Misplaced anger seems to have taken over the crab boil.
And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to pull my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie?
Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. This is my review for season 6, episode 3 of Married to Medicine. As I said, misplaced anger has seemed to have taken over the crab boil. First of all, before I even get started, let me go ahead and tell you guys I appreciate your patience and so sorry for this video being late. Well, I have actually a slew of videos that are actually late. I have been completely under weather, but we're going to push through and get these things done. Yes. Okay, so like I said, misplaced anger. Last we saw, there was a whole blow up with Mariah and Quad that threw me off, and I was just like, what the hell was that all about? I was like, whatever. I just couldn't even put any energy into that. And then next thing I know, Heavenly blows up with Quad, and then she takes off. So now Heavenly's mad with Quad, and I'm like, okay. So then that anger that she had for Quad, some type of a way, got twisted around, and then she fired it onto Mariah. Now, y'all know I ain't even no Mariah fan, but Heavenly, Mariah didn't do nothing to you. You mad at Quad. You're mad at Quad. You're mad at Quad, this whole thing of her saying that y'all weren't sisterly and all of that, that hurt your feelings. And you took that thing and twisted it around and then started firing at Mariah about being a liar. Well, she is, but there was no reason to do that. She didn't do anything. She literally didn't do anything. And for you to do that to her at your house was wrong. You got her at your house and you're going to treat her bad for no reason. You had no reason to do that. That was wrong. Totally wrong. Then you ended up going so far as to call her mother ugly and stuff. Yeah, that was wrong. You were wrong that time, Heavenly. You were totally wrong. And Mariah ended up, she's like, I'm out of here. I'm leaving. You definitely owe her an apology, doll. Yeah, that wasn't too good at all. Then they got the whole thing together, the whole thing with Quad and Simone, and they all sat together. Jackie showed up, and it's just something that Jackie has. Jackie walked in, and the calm air blew through when Jackie came in, and it just calmed down, and they got it all straightened out. Though, I don't think we've heard the last of this ridiculous argument at all. Quad still ain't, I don't think she's where y'all want her to be. And I just don't think we've heard the last of this. I think there's going to be more tears and there's going to be more of y'all feeling left out by it. We haven't heard the last of it. The other thing, Mariah, bitch, cut it out with these receipts. Bullshit. Mariah had met up with Toya and she starts up again about these receipts. I got receipts, baby. I got the receipts and you don't have any receipts. You're telling lies, and you need to stop. You need to stop. And then you even admitted that you don't have receipts. Well, other people just say stuff too. You need to quit. You need to stop. That's not cute. That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, Contessa has, she was packing up everything. Her dad was getting ready to go home. And in that time, we got to see them talk and clear up their little things. And she basically broke it down to him like, come on, stop this. You have cancer. It kind of is what it is. Let's deal with this. And whatever you decide, I'll be fine with. If you don't want to have treatment, then I'm fine with that. If you do want to have treatment, then we're there for you. But we're not going to sit around here and pretend like you don't have cancer. You have cancer. End of story. So they covered all of that. And Contessa came out with the fact that she is planning to have a voluntary mastectomy. I don't know how I feel about that. That's so drastic. I remember Cher did it. Um, I understand why people do it, where it's like a ounce of prevention, especially when there's heredity and it runs in their family and different things like that. But I also have this whole thing on the inside that tells me if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just relax and let it go. Like I just can't see me cutting on my body just to be cutting on my body. I can't. I can't. But you know, it's Charles her Pennsylvania privilege to actually do that. But that's what she's planning on doing, and her dad told her that he would definitely be there for her through that. So that's that. Um, Jackie had her second annual Fit-Nee event. It was actually nice. So we literally had a large space. That's why this is actually not going to be a very long review because there was a large block of time used on the Fit-Nee event. And nothing, we don't need to go through it blow by blow. Just know that it was a good time. Yeah, it was definitely a good time had by all. Jackie paired up the ladies who were basically having issues with each other, paired them up and made them work with each other, which is what this whole type of situation is for. It's team building and rapport building. And those events and things of that nature, they actually do work. Um, and there was, like I said, there was a good time had by all child when that damn Eugene bopped that goddamn heavily upside her head with that ball when they was playing dodgeball. I about died. Tore her head up, honey. Douche. I said, oh, girl. Fired her ass up, honey. She was saying, oh, that's my head. And yeah, girl, we seen it, honey. Tore her goddamn head up, honey. That was funny. That was really funny. Um, and they had a good time. They really did. They had a good time. Like I said, I don't need to go blow by blow. They all had a good time, and everybody showed up. Last thing I'm going to talk about, Contessa immediately went up to Toya, which I didn't. I wouldn't have done it. I just wouldn't have done it, but that's me. She, when they were at the Fit-Nee situation, she went right in and said, "Listen, I'm gonna be a better person. Toya, I apologize if I made you feel some type of a way, this, that, thing, and the other. I just don't feel like she owed Toya an apology, but whatever. She apologized to Toya. Toya's like, okay, no problem. Passive aggressive heifer. And she knew all along that she wasn't thinking about that apology. She wasn't accepting it. She just didn't want to be thrown out of another event that Jackie was giving, honey. Because they showed flashback when Jackie told him to get the fuck out of her photo shoot. She's like, I ain't trying to be embarrassed to get thrown out again. So they ended up having this little lunch date or dinner date. Baby, when I tell you that Contessa came in, cool and everything. And I think Contessa was like really at ease and happy to get out for a minute and, out from her kids and her husband and just ready to just chill and have a little glass of wine and have a little something to eat. Honey, Toya got started. Honey, that damn Contessa got just as dismissive. She was giving her, she said, Toya, baby, you're making something out of nothing. You're trying to blow this up, and I'm not feeling it. It's like you want to have an argument. I'm not going to do it with you, honey. I'm not going to sit here and have an argument with you. I'm just not doing that. And she started ordering her food and this, that, thing, and the other. And Toria's like, you're not even listening. She's like, no, I'm not listening to that, honey. Because that's bullshit. You're putting 20 on 10, and I'm just not doing all that with you. You talking about something that you mad. I didn't apologize for that. You mad about some stuff from last year. Girl, we need to move on past that. Either move past it or don't move past it. But we're not going to sit there and fester in it. I'm not doing that with you. Sorry. I was like, oh. I said, now you know that's some shit right there. And she was so calm. I could imagine that would have had me boiling. You want to argue, you want to get into it, and the bitch just will not bite. She just would not bite. Toya didn't even know what to do with that because she used to dealing with the other ladies. She didn't even know what to do with that. I said, "Oh, she got you, honey. She got you." And she kept going. Contessa was like, "Okay, well, you don't want to let it go. All right, girl. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna leave. I'm going because I told you I ain't doing this with you." She got up. She went to go to leave. Contessa, she went to say something, and next thing you know, Toya done called Contessa a bitch. Contessa backed up to the table, and she said, "Let me tell you something, Toya. If you think that you are checking me, it's never going to happen, honey. Never." Sat back down. Sat back down. Still didn't get loud, and was like, "Honey, you could never check me, honey. You're girl. Come on, here. You could never check me." Toya ain't know what to do, but she said, "Well, I'm going to leave then." Good comeback, Toya. So she gets up and she goes on to leave. Contessa's like, "All right, see you, girl. Bartender, can I have another?" I said, "Girl, that's Contessa." She let Toya have it in that moment. I was like, "Oh my gosh." That was so smooth and so cool. Like a cucumber, honey. I said, "Oh, girl, well, you embarrassed yourself trying to argue with somebody that ain't trying to argue. Child won't even get loud. She didn't back down. You weren't ready for anything that she had. You're a goon, Toya." Anyway, all right, y'all. So basically, that's all that really went on in this episode. That's basically really worth talking about. I think things is going to start to do a little something next week. They better. They better. All right, you guys. I will talk with y'all later. Damn, Contessa. I got to learn that shit. That was pretty goddamn smooth, honey. Pretty damn smooth.